What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Tech with Cody. So iOS 26, the beta has finally been released. They announced a whole bunch of stuff at the Worldwide Developers Conference back in the beginning of June. So in a previous video, if you've watched, and I'm sure a lot of people have thought the same thing, Apple has religiously just increased the software by one. So iOS 16, iOS 17, iOS 18, we were assuming iOS 19. Obviously, that's not the case. So we're up to iOS 26. For those of you that are kind of wondering why we went from iOS 18 to iOS 26, the best way I can, explain it is like, think about a car. Most of these car dealerships at the end of the year, so we're in 2025 right now, the 2026 cars are coming out in 2025. So Apple's doing kind of the same thing. So we were at iOS 18, but now they're changing it, so now it's iOS 26. So really what I wanted to do is I wanted to make this video because I did my own research and I wasn't really finding much on how to get the iOS 26 beta for your Apple devices. I was looking on Google, watching some YouTube videos, and I found some good content. At the end of the day, I found my answer, but I really wanted to make this one-stop shop video to just explain how someone can get their hands on the developer beta for free. Yes, for free. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you over to my iPad and I'm gonna screen record exactly step by step what to do so you can get your hands on this developer beta and try it. Now, obviously, first and foremost, it's a beta. They release new beta versions and there is gonna be some bugs. Do what you wish with that information. If you want to download it on your iPhone or your iPad, tread lightly is what I'm gonna say. That doesn't mean it's gonna crash your iPad. It doesn't mean that it's gonna ruin your files, but there is always that chance. So you always wanna remember to back up whatever Apple device you're gonna do this on, because I tested it on my iPhone and it worked great on my iPhone, and I'm gonna do it on my iPad with you guys so you can see step by step how to do it. We're gonna do it together and I'm gonna download it on my brand new M3 Air that obviously I got earlier this year. Check out my video for the unboxing and the review if you're curious. With that said, Apple's developer account, it says you have to pay $99 for the year. Disclaimer, I don't know what's going on in the back end. I didn't really dig into it too much. I'm just gonna leave it at that. There is a way that you can get this beta software without paying the $99. And who doesn't love a deal, right? The way I'm gonna show you, it's perfectly legit, perfectly works. We're gonna work right off the Apple website and you shouldn't have any issues, hopefully. If you do have an issue, let me know in the comments below. I'll try to help you as best as I can. Again, this is a beta, so tread lightly. There may be some issues. And also, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm gonna be releasing a video very soon after we get iPadOS 26 up and running. I'm gonna do a video of my thoughts, my comments. I'm gonna do a whole in-depth review on everything iPadOS 26 has to offer. All right, let's jump into it. All right, everybody, let's get rocking and rolling on this. So the first thing you want to do, like I said, is you want to back up your iPad or your phone or whatever device you're using. So in this case, on the iPad and on the phone, you're going to go to your name, you're going to hit the iCloud button, and then you're going to want to make sure your iCloud backup is on. Now, I know that mine says almost full, but it's backed up, I promise. So before we get rolling into this, I also want to show you that when you hit the General tab and you go to Software Update, I have the beta updates here. And as you can see, there's the option for off or the iPadOS 18 public beta. So what we're going to do now is you can click the link in the description, but you're going to go to the Apple developer website. Again, the link's in the description. And once you get there, it'll bring you to this website, developer.apple.com. So you're going to want to come over here to the account tab. You're going to want to log in with your Apple device. All right, then it's going to bring you to this agreement page. So obviously Apple wants you to read the entire agreement, make sure everything's good. You obviously want to agree to things that you know you're agreeing to. And then down here you got an option if you want to receive some emails from them. I always just tend to hit no. You can hit yes if you want, and then just hit agree. These are apps that will be added to your device. And like obviously, for example, you'll have a feedback assistant. You could submit bug reports and all that type of stuff. Can add to your profile. But when you click this Enroll Today button, it's It's gonna bring you to this. Continue your enrollment on the web, and then you're gonna fill out all of this. Do you need to fill all of this out? I'm not 1,000% sure, to be straight up and honest with you all. But when I tried this on my phone yesterday, I did it and I went to the next page, and I will do that now, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just gonna fill all this out and then go to the next page, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, once you fill out all your personal information and you hit the continue button, it'll bring you to here, and you wanna leave the I develop apps as an individual or sole proprietor. Keep that as it is, hit continue. You'll have another agreement from Apple. Needless to say, when you get through all that, check the box down here, hit continue. So now we're at the page here where it says, your membership type, your enrollment ID, the cost is $99. This is where you basically purchase your developer account, and then you're able to get the beta. So now if we go back to the settings, you only see the iPadOS. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut off my device, again, in this case, my iPad. I'm gonna restart it, and then we'll have the iPadOS 26 public beta, and I'll be back on with you in a minute. All right, everybody, we're back. I restarted my iPad, and I already moved it to, I keep all the Apple apps in one folder, but as you can see, I got the feedback app that I was talking about a couple minutes ago. And now we're gonna go to our settings, general, software update, beta updates, and here we go. We have the iPadOS 18 public beta, the iPadOS 18 developer beta, and now we have the iPadOS 26 developer beta. So click that, make sure it's check marked, go back to the software update, and here we are. The iPadOS 26 beta number 2. And again, this is as of June 29th, 2025. I'm doing this video. Definitely let me know in the comments. I will give you guys updates if this gets shut down or doesn't work. But again, this is without paying the $99. Is it right or not right? I don't know. All I know is through my research, this is able to be done. The other thing too is you can see this beta is 13.86 gigs. Make sure you have enough storage on your device to download this entire software update. So what I'm gonna do just to show you that this works is I'm gonna sign off again for a couple minutes. I'm gonna update my iPad. Again, this is the M3 Air, and then I will be back with you guys. All right, ladies and gents, we are back and we are fully updated to the iPadOS 26. And just to show you guys, when you go to your settings, your software update, here we are. iPadOS is up to date, iPadOS 26. Okay, everybody, that wraps up today's video. Please let me know in the comments if this worked for you guys. Again, it's June 29th, so I honestly don't know if this will work in a week from now, in a month from now. I don't even know if this method will work tomorrow. So I would really love to hear your guys' input on that, and I want to know if this actually worked for everybody who's willing to try this. Again, it is a beta. There probably will be some bugs. There might be some issues. Just make sure you back everything up, and hopefully you'll be good to go. Also, I just want to say, for everyone who's given me feedback over the past couple months since I started this channel, I really do appreciate it. I try to answer everyone's comments. I'm really trying to improve this channel and improve the videos that I'm doing. A lot of that comes from you guys. So if there's something you want me to specifically make a video of, or if you want me to review, drop a comment, let me know, and I will really try my best to get that video out for you guys and to do that. And also, please hit the subscribe button. Like I previously said earlier, I'm going to be doing a full in-depth review in the coming days of iPadOS 26 specifically to show you guys all the new features, the key takeaways, and basically just to explain what issues, if any, that I'm finding out with it. And I'll be giving you guys a full in-depth review on that. Again, I can't thank all of you enough for the ones who've given me some feedback and have chimed into my videos. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.